Guys, tell me if you think it is going, because I'm just gonna bounce around on this menu for a bit, I guess.
I think it's going.
Okay, I can see, yeah, I've got the preview up myself. It's going! Alright,
Yay!
go ahead and do this. Oh, Okami, it's real good, you guys.
It's the best Zelda game.
It is actually kind of the best Zelda game.
It's no Star
honest.
Fox Adventures.
Oh my god.
You're right, it's way better than Star Fox Adventures in every conceivable way.
I don't know.
This is why...
It stars a canine family member.
That's true, it does, but not from the stars.
I mean,
no, actually,
sorta,
it does.
You know?
They're celestial beings. They're celestial beings.
Yeah, celestial, you know.
And you go to a celestial plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
You know where that?
See, this is why I'm glad Rob is here, because he can help me counteract TFP's goddamn venom.
I feel like my venom for the Zelda series gets overstated occasionally.
I mean, maybe, but also, this is seriously, like, the best Zelda game.
We are the Zero and Anderson against your venom.
Wait, who the hell is Anderson?
Sigint.
Oh, right. You should have called him Sigint. Nobody remembers the DARPA chief.
Well, in Phantom Pain, they started switching to Anderson to bring the canon in line.
Yeah.
He must be so happy he made that guy named Just One a Black Guy. He must be so happy.
So he can tie everything back together later.
Fuck, it's the one black guy, I can do it!
Yeah, I can totally pull
And
this
he's
off.
pretty much the right age.
It's gonna link up, it's gonna be sick. You can finally tie this plotline together.
No, he had it planned from the very beginning in the...
Yeah, he had it planned from the MSX days.
Yeah, in the 1980s.
Way back when. Clearly. If you look really, really closely on that sprite of Big Boss way back in Metal Gear 1, there's a tiny little horn.
And nano machines.
Hard to spot, but you know.
Oh yeah, also on a completely unrelated note.
In for the 3-hour tutorial.
It's
in tradition.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't remember much about Okami, but I remember the opening is long. But also,
it's a slow burn.
But also, it's pretty cool. I like.
Yeah, it's a bunch of legend storytelling, right? Because like they don't have Zelda, they don't have the established mythos. They completely creating their own weird, like, spin on Japanese mythology.
Yeah, like Zelda.
Also, this game got me way into Japanese mythology. I started like looking it up after I played it.
Honestly, it's a weird thing. I cannot. No, I definitely. Shit. Wait, no. Now I totally can't remember. I cannot remember if I played this or Persona 4 first. I think I might have played them concurrently. Weirdly enough. Because it took me a little while to realize that this whole like Nami thing was connected to Izanagi and Izanami and all that.
Yeah, they're like the Adam and Eve in Shinto, I think, or something like that, basically.
Man, I was talking to my cousin about this earlier. We really need a resurgence of all the actual cool religions. If only
polytheism making a comeback.
Yeah, if only.
Yeah.
Like, you know all those like cheap ass like, because I work at the Goodwill, I get all kinds of cheap religious bullshit, like little crucifixes and crap that they'll drop off.
Polytheism makes way more sense to me than monotheism.
Yeah. Like, the Greek gods have always made more sense to me.
The world's
assholes.
a bunch of bullshit, and it makes sense that it's a bunch of people fighting over what should be there.
Yeah, like, the Greek gods make total sense because they act like people with superpowers. They're just a bunch of dicks. It's like, hey, that lady said she's better than me at a thing, and then also beat me in a contest.
I'm gonna rape the shit out of her.
I'm gonna turn this chick into a spider for being better at sewing than I am. Fuck you.
I'm gonna turn her into a tree and then rape it.
Yeah.
Zeus, put your dick away.
No. I'm gonna make that lady fall
Also, for the time being, I'm on Wi-Fi and my
Wi-Fi in what?
For the time being, I'm on Wi-Fi in the bunker room that is my room in this house. So it's gonna be a little touch and go tonight.
I was gonna say, are you still like back home or?
I am. I have gone back home for the holidays.
Ah.
So I need and I did not bring my 50-foot Ethernet cable to run. So I'm gonna go pick that up tomorrow. And just fucking leave it here, so I don't have to bring it with me ever again. You know what I did though? That pisses me off is I have Super Mario 3D World with me.
It's a good
I
video
have
game.
Yoshi's Woolly Woolly Hole.
Oh God.
That I was really pumped. I wanted to play that. And what else? Oh, I had Super Mario Galaxy 2 that I never really played Super Mario Galaxy 2 that much, and I want to give that a shot.
Oh.
Forgot my Wii U power cable.
Nice.
Yeah. So that thing's useless. And I was like,
there we
oh
go.
wait, no, my brother has a Wii, so I can
No,
use that power cable.
they're literally mirror images for no
Yeah.
reason.
Fuck you, Nintendo, you pieces of shit! It's the same cable. You just mirrored the fucking input to piss me off. It's the same cable. It's ridiculous. It's like designed exactly the same. It's just the inputs, that little weird trapezoid, is mirrored. I cannot it's like they designed it so that you know they want to fucking do.
Also, at some point during that conversation, I bumped a button on the dumb, like, inline controls on this headset, and, like, muted everything you said. It became, like, a weird Phantom Zone style, like, far-off voice thing. So I missed part of that and came back just in time to hear your ranting, which I'm fine with.
Hey, you know what's great about the Wii U is that it's so popular, you can find those power cables anywhere.
You can definitely do that.
I called about 5 stores in this town, no one has them. I looked online, and like by the time it would ship because of the holidays, like I would be pretty much back at my place up in the city. So I'm like, well, fuck it, I guess I'm not playing Mario or Yoshi this break. Got fucking Final Fantasy 15's on sale. I guess that's my break, maybe.
That game's real good. I don't know why I like it as much as I do.
I kind of want to wait. I kind of want to wait on for the full story update.
I think. Well, they put out one that
I
was
don't
like,
know when that's
hey,
supposed to come out.
I think they put some more cutscenes in, but I don't know. I think I'm past the point where they would have been added. It's super weird, man.
So fucking weird.
It's really
Like 10 years, you couldn't just.
Well, I mean,
Like, we
you know.
waited an extra 6 months or whatever the fuck. It's so weird.
But to be fair, it's still pretty good.
I feel like
you
I've
saw Kingsglaive, so you'll be able to understand what's happening.
So I played the first chapter
that's
of it before the patch finished downloading, which meant that it didn't add in the Kingsglaive bits in the game.
Yeah.
If I had not seen Kingsglaive, that would have been the most confusing thing in the world.
Yeah, no, that's crazy to me. Like, apparently that bit that I mentioned where it's like, hey, we slept this in, and then it showed scenes from Kingsglaive is like a quick, weird cut-up cutscene. That doesn't happen if you don't have the day 1 patch.
It's just, yo, we sleeped at this inn, and then, oops,
So
Kingsglaive happened off-screen. Which is also super jarring because it's like, you get the radio message in the intro about, oh, Noctis and Lunafreya are dead, and then one cutscene later you see Lunafreya walking down this highway holding a ring that isn't labeled in the pre-patched version.
Yeah, after the day 1 patch, when she holds up the ring, there's a little label that appears on the screen that says Ring of the Luci. But if you don't have the day 1 patch, that doesn't happen, so she holds up a ring and it zooms in on it for a second, and nothing.
It's so weird.
It's amazing! God, this game is gorgeous. I just want to throw that out there for anyone who's not paying attention. This game is fucking beautiful, man.
It holds up so well.
Turns
The art
out
style's fantastic.
a solid art style will get you farther than graphical power in
And it's
day.
like, it's a completely unique, cell shading. Like, it's the thick, like, inking. It's so cool. And, like, the shadows are, like, black.
Yeah, the super weird calligraphy style. Also, I just want to throw this out there, Orochi is cool as hell.
Oh, absolutely.
I've always loved his design in these games. Like,
The final boss, Orochi.
yeah. Man.
What?
This game and its 3 final bosses.
God.
This is the final boss,
Okami
no.
has the best, like, oh, whoops.
Oh, whoops.
That was in the big...
I honestly thought the game was about me when I beat it the first time. And was like, oh, that game was actually, kind of short. And then I beat him and I saw what was happening, and then I beat him again, and then I was like, wait, we're still going. And then I beat him again, and it was like, wait, we're still going.
How long is this game?
It's super long. It takes forever. Like, it is one of the few games that I would say, like, oh, Rob's back. This game is very long, BFB.
Touch and go, like I said, touch and go.
Yeah, that's okay.
That's fine.
We've never had a perfect
But yeah, this
streak.
game and
We're
it's
certainly not going to start now.
three fucking final bosses.
God, this game is so long.
I thought the
Love it.
final boss
well.
was the big orb thing
And the
that was
thing is,
in
the thing is
Tatsunoko.
that it is.
Okay.
That's yummy, yeah.
The fishbowl.
It's like a weird orb space baby. Fish.
With a fish, like a goldfish inside in a fishbowl. It's weird.
Yeah.
He's a crazy darkness monster. That's all you need to know. Just pick him
Yeah,
up.
he's pure. He's just the essence of darkness.
Essence of darkness, tiny fish in a bowl. Got it. Man, there needs to be DLC for Ultimax where you could go just summon this Amaterasu instead.
It's the coolest Amaterasu.
It is probably the coolest version of Amaterasu that's ever existed.
I mean,
I am a
fucking
big
love
fan.
Name
big
a
fan of
different
Persona 4.
version of Amaterasu between
Fucking-
Persona 4 and this.
Fuck, you found my weakness. I literally cannot, is the sad part. Yeah, no, not off the top of my head.
Fucking
I'm sure
wolf
I've
god
seen-
with its tail as a fucking
Ink
brush is amazing.
The,
Ink brush
everything,
tail.
all of the design stuff in this game is amazing. Like Sakuya over here, or Peach Mode.
And then you meet fucking Ninetales,
Oh
and
my-
it
that
has
is-
9 tails.
Okay,
And then it
so,
starts drawing
yeah.
on your canvas.
Yeah! So
you
that
go,
boss
"What?"
fight, as soon as that boss fight started, and I brought up my canvas because I was gonna cut a bitch, and
Oh,
then I saw the other tail come down on my screen while I was trying to fight it, and I was like, oh,
Ready?
fuck!
yeah.
That was the coolest shit in the world.
You gotta be quick.
Oh, I love this game. That
I thought I
Ninetales
had
fight,
this power.
that Ninetales fight is like the high point to me.
Straight up, like how much can you move within the frozen time?
You're not even wrong. It's like, no,
Like
we
you
both,
can move within the frozen time? Nani?
we both have the same power, so let's see who's better. By the way, I've got 9 goddamn tails, so draw quick. But no, like, all of the design stuff in this game is rock fucking solid. There is not...
Absolutely.
I literally cannot think of a bad design in this entire game. And they just get better as you go.
What a...
I really
Is
love
that-
the
Is that a
What?
peach or her butt?
Why
Or
not
both?
both.
It's both.
There's a peachy butt.
I mentioned her peach motif earlier.
Yeah.
She's like a like a peach sprite or something, or priestess
Yeah,
or
she's like
fucking
the-
goddess. I don't know.
She's the spirit of the tree or something like that. There's like that.
She's like the
there's this
guardian
big ass, yeah, that guardian tree
of
thing
this-
that's in this main town. Also,
She's
yo,
the guardian of this village.
it's Issen. I'm gonna be honest, I was not a gigantic fan of Issen as the game went on, but he makes up for it in the ending to a big degree.
Yeah, I know. I always liked Isun. Like he's totally. I know. I like him. I like him a lot.
He's cool. I wasn't a huge
Like-
fan until the ending, and after the ending, I was like, nah, you know what? Issen's cool. Issen's rad. I'm on
Oh
board
yeah,
with
no,
this
he
guy.
really like he's kind of a shit throughout, but you see why, and like his backstory is really good, and then he brings himself around by the end. It's
Also, I
actually
kinda
really good. I was like when I beat Okami, I was like emotionally moved because of how the fucking ending
No,
it comes
the ending,
together. It's
the
like
ending is
really
amazing.
good.
The
Because
ending is
everyone
amazing.
you meet, it's so good.
It could have stood to happen like 3-4 hours sooner, but the ending was amazing. Even the ending was still great. It just maybe took a bit to get there.
Yeah.
This game is, like, one of my favorites of all time. Don't get me wrong. But,
Oh yeah.
there
No,
are some,
I was
there are
recently
some
talking to
things in
someone
it.
about like top favorite games, and like this is probably my top 5, actually. I fucking love this game.
It is, I'm not sure if it's in my top 5, but it is very least in the top 10. Potentially top 5 if I sat down and took the time to make a list. But I don't think I ever will. I will at some point, when I'm dying.
It's too hard.
Yeah. When I get my official death sentence and know that I've got like a month left to live, I will sit down and make my list of
I
the
guess I
best
gotta
games
figure
ever.
my shit out.
Yeah, I better get the important stuff done and figure out what my best 10 games of all time are. I've got a month to live, I need to spend my time properly. Let's go on Giant Bomb and look at all the things I've played. I like the ever-present Dark Whirlwind, by the way.
Yeah, that's a nice place to have this casual exposition conversation with.
Yeah. I mean, it's gonna be going away eventually, but I like it. It's a cool effect. It's simple. It's just that weird black ink swirl, but it's cool looking.
Just that weird black ink swirl on a big cylinder. You plop it in the world, and it looks really cool. And then if you space it out far enough, you can do that with more realistic-looking games, and it still looks really cool.
I mean, like everything else in this game, it looks really cool.
Sure does.
It's totally not a thing that I have done in making effects for video games.
I used to always, when I was playing this game, I would always constantly, when I got the power, switch it between night and day because I love the transition so much. Like when you bring out the sun and like the red rays come out and spiral around, or when you bring out the moon and like clouds show up and they're all stylized. The game is just oozing with style.
The one visual effect that I always remember that is like the coolest thing in the goddamn world to me, like it's the thing that I saw that I was like, shit, I love this game, is when you purify like a whole area.
Yeah.
And it's just that those like repeated shots of just like the corruption getting washed away by this wave and just the grass and the flowers and the trees sprout up. It's fucking gorgeous every time. It's amazing. Yeah, just like going around getting all the powers and like I don't think I 100%ed Okami. I don't think I got everything. But I must have come
There's
real
like,
close.
Like you would have to get like all those beads or whatever.
Yeah, I don't think I got everything.
Collectibles. There's what is there?
I spent a long time farming the like the monster fangs or claws or whatever those are.
Yeah.
To get all the extra stuff, like, because the thing is, I made sure, because I wanted the,
I got all the weapons, I think.
Yeah, I got all the weapons. I wanted the extra ink bottle thing before I fought Ninetales. So I spent a while grinding to buy that before I fought Ninetales.
Gotcha.
Because I thought that was going to be the cool big final battle, is the thing.
This game builds up to
and that was like, you know, the 7th final battle.
No, it's like 3 of them that totally feel like the end of the game.
That felt so much like the end of the game.
Orochi's like when you're playing through first time, you'll probably hit Orochi at around 15 hours, which feels like the end of the game.
Yeah.
Because you don't see any other areas. Like there's no like, oh, I should go over there. Like it's not even hinted that you'll go anywhere else.
Yeah, then it's like,
and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, we beat Orochi, and then all that black goo went over to the city. Now it's time to go to the city.
Fuck. Oh.
And it's like, oh, okay, here's a whole new area, and here's a whole third of the game. It's like, oh shit, okay.
Speaking of fucking great designs, how about that spider lady?
Yeah, that whole area of the city and the seaside was really cool. It's probably my favorite in the game.
By the way, spoilers, DFB, there are spider ladies in this game.
No!
Yeah.
You're gonna have to.
Like,
spider
one of the first bosses.
Everything. I think she's the... Well, no, not the
first. In the Zelda tradition, it's like one of the earliest ones. Yeah, it's like one of the first ones.
She's one of the first ones because you fight, what's his face with the sword before that? What's that guy's name? Crap. Oh shit, what the hell is that guy's name? I can't remember. Wada something?
Koichi Wada, president of Square Enix.
Yes, when you fight him, just like in Final Fantasy 15.
Exactly.
Shit, what is that guy's name? Do you remember the guy I'm talking about?
Waka?
Like, is his name Waka?
Right.
The blonde guy with the
You go on
sword
that
and everything?
dating sim with him and Pronto.
Damn it.
Waka.
Alright, fine.
Yeah, the blonde guy? Yeah.
Fine, forget it. I'll figure his name out when I get there. But yeah, like the designs of all the cool animals and deities, like the brush gods. I like all of them. The tiny goddamn mouse with the giant sword.
Yeah!
I think
Oh,
the
it's
mouse
so
is
good.
I'm pretty sure that the mouse is the one that had the sword at least.
Yes, I believe you're right.
Man.
I like
this game
that.
is-
There's like the goat, and I think it's the goat or the ram. Maybe it's a ram. I don't know. But it's drunk, so it can slow down time.
That's how
That's how that
drunk works.
When you're drunk, you slow down time for everyone else.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just this fucking ram just knocking down some booze.
And as Chappelle taught us, everything's better
Oh,
in
it's
slow
so
motion.
cool! Like when you go inside the Emperor and you jump down, and you're all tiny and shit.
Oh,
Like
shit,
I
I
really
forgot
have a
about that.
thing. Yeah, this game's awesome. Like there's so many
totally-
cool levels.
I totally forgot there was a level where you're just inside the dude.
There's a whole like section of the game where you're tiny. Yeah, and you're platforming on something. Weird
Platforming on the
mushroom
poop.
heads inside this guy. He's a human being, but he is like. If you fight, you have a boss fight inside of him.
I mean, yeah. Why wouldn't you have a... Just like in Wonderful
Samurai
101.
made of swords.
Just like in Wonderful 101, you just go inside the dude and have a boss fight in there. That's how
Yeah,
you solve everyone's problems.
but don't get big.
Wait, is there a boss fight inside someone in the Wonderful 101?
Yeah.
Yes! It's amazing! I forgot
I
you haven't
am,
finished that.
I am so not far in that game, despite playing that game for like 10 hours.
I mean, you're not
That
you're not
should
as
be,
far
like,
back as I
close to the
thought.
end.
He just got done with Punch-Out Boss number 1. The guy in the volcano.
What?
In Wonderful 101. The dude where you get in the giant robot and then you have a punch-out
Oh, yeah.
He just finished that level, where you fight that guy in the volcano. So he's like halfway through. Except the last half of that game feels a lot longer than the first half, but that might just be because I remember it better.
That game is so long.
That game's really long. I'm not gonna lie.
That game is
It
Hideki
is-
Kamiya when people think our games are too short. Fuck you.
Yeah, that feels
Well,
accurate.
that's the thing, though, is that, like, people are like, oh, enemies are so short. Not when Kamiya directs them.
Well, I mean,
Bayonetta's Bayonetta's like a 10-hour long game when you first go through it, and there's tons of unlockable shit.
yeah, no, I think it took me like 9 hours 45 minutes the first time through, not
Bayonetta
counting,
2's full of
not counting when I
content, too.
died, not counting all the times I died. So you
And
know.
they get all the cool
Something
Nintendo
like that.
costumes in the Wii U version.
Yeah, and then
Yeah.
like after I beat that, it's like, hey, by the way, you can beat this game in under 3 hours.
Yeah.
Get bonus stuff, and then I went back and did that, and was like, man, I've gotten way better at this
But
game.
now you can cosplay as Samus.
Yeah,
Yeah.
rad. You can flip. Well, if you're in Bayonetta 1, you can flip the helmet up and down, and it's the
Yeah. The taunt.
best.
Yeah.
Even during
Do that.
cutscenes.
Dude, I know.
Man, I fucking love Platinum. Rob, have
so
you got the chance to play the Nier Automata demo yet?
Nope, not gonna.
Oh,
It's-
right, I forgot you're waiting.
I'm
You're
staying
waiting.
completely clean.
You're
I even
staying-
watched trailers. I
That,
might have seen bits of the trailer at the PSX, maybe, but yeah, I'm gonna play that fucking game. I'm gonna fucking grab
Alright.
it and just
that,
vomit Nier for like a
That-
week.
that demo's really good.
No shit!
Like,
I am not shocked by that statement.
I'm not shocked, but I am like,
It's just like they went, hey, let's put chocolate and peanut butter together.
it's literally
Yeah,
what
yeah,
it
like-
is.
That's basically what
Maybe we
TFT's
should.
tweet about it was.
It like,
I believe was just, hey, you got your Bayonetta in my Nier. No, you got your Nier in my Bayonetta.
Doesn't it play more like Revengeance though?
no, because you have
No?
witch time, basically.
Oh, okay, alright. So straight up. Okay.
I am fine with that. I am fine with more things that just play straight up like Bayonetta. I would be okay with a lot more games like that.
That's cool.
I have not actually, I've downloaded it, but I haven't played it myself.
It's real good.
I've
I'm
heard
not
bad
gonna.
about it.
I'm gonna stay off. But
Yeah. I'm glad
Because-
because I saw there was a webm I saw of someone playing that, and I was like, what the fuck is this? What the fuck is going on? This looks amazing. And I was gonna mention it, but now that you've
But there's
mentioned
just-
that you are staying
okay.
pure, I can't say anything about that. I'll just say, hey, there's some crazy cool looking shit in that game. Big surprise. Big spoilers
Yeah,
for
I'm
Nier.
saving myself. Yeah,
Spoiler-
Nier,
yeah.
big surprise. It has a big surprise.
Big
Spoilers
surprise for
Nier
Nier,
Automata.
Yuri Lowenthal's in it.
Spoilers for Nier Automata.
Beat
There's
up
some
a
really cool
robot
looking
like an
shit.
asshole.
No.
Just beating his hands in the metal.
I forgot he played that dumb kid. Well, like
So
he
that
plays,
dumb
he
kid-
plays the
no, he
aged up,
plays the older brother,
Yeah,
and then he
he
plays
plays
the
the
dumb kid
aged
growed up.
aged up dumb kid.
Who's psychotic rage against the robots. Fuck, Nier's so good. Fucking love that game.
Nier's really
Oh,
good. I wish
You
I wish
thought
I
you were
liked
the
it
good
more.
guys?
Oops.
No, you're not. Nah, you're not the good guys at all. Oh, it's so good.
Oh, whatever. Kaine's totally a hero.
Yeah, she is. Tiny's great.
I recently just saw the translated bits of Grimoire Noir. I don't know if you've ever read any of
Noir,
that.
yeah. Yes.
You have read that?
Absolutely have.
Did you read the thing?
Yes.
I was hoping you
But
read
what
that thing.
Kanye likes to do after a tough battle?
Yeah.
Yeah. At night?
Yep.
Yep.
Throbbing.
That,
She's way to that
Word.
shit.
The word throbbing was used.
Yep.
are you telling me that she likes to reload in the middle of battle?
Let's go
No,
with that.
flexible.
Yeah.
Until she's alone.
Or someone's watching.
Man.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Man, I love Nier. Nier's great. I wish I liked the game more because I totally could not finish it.
That's fair.
But I love everything else about it, and
I
and-
get people's complaints about the gameplay. For me, it's totally fine, and I really like the combat, like the mechanics of it. It's janky, but like
I complain,
I
I
like-
complain about the gameplay, but on the other hand, I played through Drakengard on stream not long ago.
That's a
So
very
I-
good
in a
point.
way-
probably worse.
In a way, it is definitely worse. Drakengard is like Nier if you took out any amount of... what's a good way? Nier is like a polished Drakengard.
Oh god,
Yeah.
I can't even. All right.
Drakengard's real rough, man. You can play it sometime for
Throw
yourself
some,
if you'd like to
throw
learn.
some dirt on this turd and see if it gets any better. I don't know. I
You know,
really like the
Nier is a
mixture
head and
of
shoulders
mag-
above.
I like the mixture of the magic abilities in Nier a whole lot, and like the.
Yeah.
I like using the spear weapons set. Like I really like that move set. The weird, like crazy, ridiculous stab you can do.
Yeah.
Like it's so insane. It's just a lot of fun.
Not enough games have
I
cool
dig.
I'm not a huge fan of the Spears of 15 so far, to be honest. I'm kind of bummed about that.
I kind of like the
I wanted to be
spheres.
I wanted to be a cool spear dude, but so far I haven't been too into them. I've started using the royal arms more. I think TFP probably has like one
I have
maybe
two.
of those right now. Yeah.
Yeah.
When you get the third one, you will unlock a really cool thing with those. You might get it before you're level 50 at this rate. You are
Well,
so over leveled, it's nuts.
It's fine. I'm only level 30 in the beginning of chapter 3.
Isn't it like 50? Levels?
Huh?
Isn't that the top?
Well, the
Isn't
thing
50
is,
the
I'm
top? Or... I don't
in,
No, like
I'm in
the cap's
chapter-
99.
Probably like 99 is
Yeah.
it? Oh, okay, yeah. 'cause
Like
Final Fantasy.
I'm in chapter 8 and I'm like level 45. He's in chapter 3 and he's level 30 something.
Just level 30.
Jeez.
Just level 30?
Yeah.
Okay, just level 30. TFP's so over leveled it's crazy. It's kind of great.
On the,
I can't wait
on
to
the
see
path.
I can't wait to see how the rest of that game plays out for him. In terms of, it's gonna be fucking One Punch Man as a video game for him. It's just TFP cruising through every boss fight and shrugging. Like, I guess that was tough, maybe.
I mean, there's still things in the open world that have been killing me, like the curls.
Oh yeah, no, those totally killed me too, because they have an attack that I thought. My cousin says it's not. I thought it was instant death the first time it hit me. Because the first time it hit me, it just straight up killed me outright. It, like, whipped me with his whiskers, and it took me from full HP to 0 HP.
Yeah,
and also zero maximum HP.
It took me from full HP to danger, but...
Yeah, no, for me, it actually wiped out my HP and my maximum HP when he hit me. But I think I was like level 24 or something the first time I saw one of those. I am liking how crazy dangerous the enemies in 15 can be.
Yeah.
Although, I am kind of bummed because I have not seen a Marlboro yet, and I really want to see a Marlboro.
HD Marlboros, just like HD Towns.
Huh?
HD Marlboros, just like HD Towns. Yeah. Things that should exist.
Oh, sorry, you cut out there.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm making dumb jokes about Final Fantasy 13. It's fine.
Maybe I should buy Lightning Returns before that Steam sale's over.
You really shouldn't.
But what if it's good?
It's not.
But what if I like her cat ears and tail? I was thinking about going that Final Fantasy Type 0 thing, but then I read a thing that was like, hey, the PC version is actually super bad.
For what?
For Final Fantasy Type 0.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
I've heard it's not great, and that bums me.
Oh, shit.
By the way, speaking of those really cool looking cutscenes.
There we go. Here we go. Yeah. This game gets such good use out of like the use of 2D assets in a 3D world. Like I can't think of any other game that uses 2D assets in a 3D space as well as this.
I don't think there is anything else.
Like it's just like everything's flat, but it works.
Like nothing else matches up straight up. I don't think there's anything.
Yeah, like it totally works with the aesthetic.
I bet I know something that would match up.
No.
I don't know. Well, TFP.
What?
No, he's being weird.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't trust his opinion on games is the thing. Because stuff like this happens.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So we're back here is the thing. So Rob, we may have tricked you.
We may have pulled the long con.
It may have actually been TFP playing Okami this entire time on my streaming channel, so we could lure you in for the finale of Telltale's Batman. So, you don't need us to tell you this, but we're terrible people.
Wait.
Are you feeling okay over there?
I fucking hate you so much.
But on the plus side, I got TFP to play Okami.
That's true.
That's impressive in its own right. Also,
apparently,
you're excited.
Apparently, we're gonna check out the ending of episode 4 again because it didn't save.
There was a point where I was like, man, this does seem a bit mean. Maybe we shouldn't. And then I was like, nah, this will be funny.
It was very funny.
This will be really funny.
I was so excited to talk about Okami!
We can still talk about Okami because we're sure as fuck not going to be talking about Batman. This game is terrible.
And like, you know what? I've played 3-4 hours of Okami. Like, it is a totally fine Legend of Zelda thing. It's just I'm not
It's
the hugest fan of it in concept. Oh, apparently that was all the we get to see the literal ending of episode 4 again because it didn't save for unknown reasons.
oh. Yeah, well, wasn't it all like breaking at the end of episode 4
Yes,
last time?
because I opened up the debug menu somehow.
Yeah, it's somehow during the fight with the penguin. Oh, by the way, Rob, because you didn't see episode 4, at some point during episode 4, the penguin put on giant power armor gloves, and you have a big fist fight with him in a basement. And during said fight, TFP opened the Telltale debug menu, and everything kind of fucked. Rob, are you still alive over there? Alright, that's good enough. Just keep moaning in pain as we go through, and I'll consider that your participation is noted and appreciated.
Nothing.
I'm glad you could join us for this. I'm surprised you agreed to it.
Nothing
glad we can all be here
stops the Batman playthrough.
You motherfuckers.
Uh,
I'm also glad.
I can't trust you ever again.
No.
It. It's done. We're
Yeah.
done. That's it.
we actually had a long conversation.
You're at this point gonna start creating Batman episodes in Unity.
TFP could technically do that.
I could. They'd be way better than this.
Yeah, just rip the assets.
Fuck. Like
We had
it's just been long enough, and just enough life shit has happened to me recently that like I was like, yeah, it'd be good to sit down, you know. There's no comment.
Yeah.
And then fucking.
To sit down with friends for a game you enjoy, like Telltale's The Batman.
And then just Vince McMahon happened.
Because we can't
it was
get
Bruce
you
Wayne.
in here if we don't trick you. It is
Yeah.
scientifically proven. The 2 episodes that I just started with playing the Telltale Batman game, you don't show up anymore. We have to trick you.
Excuses, but okay.
Also, I'm gonna be honest,
fuck.
this was like after the very first time that TFP tricked you into the Telltale Batman thing.
This
had
has
the
been
idea
in
right
motion
then.
for a very long time.
We had the idea right then for we need to find a way for you to stream on my channel so that we can trick Rob into being there for the last episode of Telltale Batman.
I can't
It has literally
believe
been
this.
months in the making. And we did a test of it during TFP's Extra Life thing, where I jumped in and subbed on his Twitch stream for a few hours to see how easy it was to switch to have 2 people streaming on the same channel or whatever. Turns out it's super easy. There was also a long talk about what game to lure you in with. TFP was the one who decided on Okami, because I was thinking like platinum games, and I was like, but what would work? Because I was trying to think of something that I could play that you would definitely show up for. And I was like, well, I could see the original plan, and my original plan was I was going to say, hey, I'm going to stream a good Resident Evil game, and then it was actually going to be Operation Raccoon City. And then when you got here and saw, oh god, it's Raccoon City, it was going to switch and actually be TFP playing Telltale Batman.
Oh my god.
It was going to be just the ultimate layer cake of shit.
We've thought about this for a very long time.
We've been planning. But TFP realized that Okami would probably be the thing that would lure you in the hardest. Because I was thinking about Platinum, but I didn't make the logical leap to Clover. Also, hey, remember that conversation we had about Clover games a while back? That was also part of this planning process.
Happy birthday, Hideki Kamiya. Like 3 days late.
Oh, Merry Christmas,
The
everyone.
rug has just been pulled underneath my feet of life. This past month has been a lie.
Everything is live.
Fucking run away at my fucking swimming short.
Ooh.
Good times. Now look at this sickly choreographed fist fight on this rooftop with all these SWAT guys. Oh, it's over.
Isn't this the first episode?
No.
No,
fourth
this is
episode.
this is the
'Cause-
5th episode.
Oh, fifth, right? No.
Because the only thing that didn't play was like the last 30 seconds.
Yeah, this is the last episode. You can
Yes.
tell because now Gordon has a gunshot wound.
This is the last episode of the Telltale Batman. There will be no trickery after this.
Yeah, no,
Fuck
this
you.
is the last. This is actually the last horrible thing we had planned.
Fuck you.
We can't plan this ahead any farther. Like, this was our thing. This was the one thing we wanted to pull off, and now we have. So now we're all set. I could die right now. I'm fine. I'm good. I don't care. Heart attack? Whatever.
Oh God!
Oh, that man
I'm
is
just gonna
probably
stare
dead.
at you. I'm just gonna give you the pink eye.
The
Yeah, I'm gonna
pink
give you the
eye.
pink eye for
Give me the
internet.
pink eye through the internet.
Yes, right.
Just rub your eye up against the mic super hard.
Just rub my asshole over the mic.
Just be like Elmo.
Is that Elmo the cat or Elmo the chocobo?
Elmo the cat. I named my chocobo Yakushiji.
I did not name my chocobo. Rob, it's okay. We can still talk about good games.
Yeah, because we're sure I'm not going to talk about Batman, and I'm playing it.
I'm also not going to talk about Batman. I'm just going to let this dumb shit play out. It's probably going to be really dumb. Why am I saying probably? I already saw the ending. Whatever. This is good. Well, I saw one of the possible endings.
I'm trying to find a video clip to voice my feelings. There. Post the video.
I fed
Oh,
up
that's a
with
really
this
good
world. Everybody betray me.
I mean, to be fair, it was just us two, and we betrayed you plenty of times before this.
We betray each other all the time.
Well, like all those times we played Betrayal. You know, that game literally named that. Where all we did was stab each other in the back.
Being a fucking traitor.
Batman, you let that man get shot. TFP, how
What a
could you?
hero.
Why are you such a bad Batman?
Is there a good Batman?
No, there-
There's Batman in Gotham by Gaslight, where it was a crazy H.P. Lovecraft thing. And that was alright, because it
There's-
was like old-timey Batman, and he was fighting Hellboy stuff.
There's Lego Movie Batman. Lego Movie Batman's real good.
Well, he's okay, but only because the movie spends the whole time shitting on him.
Exactly.
He's still bad. He's still bad, it's just that the universe acknowledges he's bad. Also, why are we talking about Batman? I thought we were going to talk about good games. Like Okami. Rob, let's talk about Okami.
No.
Isn't that game amazing?
No.
I think it is. It's pretty.
No.
It's pretty.
No.
It looks great.
No.
It has a
I'll
really
s-
nice use of cell shading, unlike this game's
I
weird
I
Play-Doh
can't
attempt.
believe how well you set me up for that transition as well. You set me
Yeah.
up so well.
Like I'm pretty sure like when I saw the Batman screen come up, I'm pretty sure I got tinnitus.
You just heard that ringing.
I just heard a
Or powered
painful
on and
ringing,
always-
and I was like, I heard you guys talking. Like I heard the long con being revealed, and I just didn't quite hear it, and then I just snapped back to reality. And I
You
went,
say
oh,
It was exactly
oh,
like
I've been
Archer.
betrayed.
It was exactly like Archer hearing Lana talk to him about the identity of the baby's father.
Yep,
Exactly like that scene.
exactly like that scene.
Mop. Mop.
Congratulations.
It turns out we're terrible people. You're very shocked.
God damn it.
But whatever, I bought you a Christmas present, so you can't be mad at me. You can just hate TFP.
Yeah, fucking
Yeah.
TFP.
Whatever, it's
My
fine.
friendship can be bought.
For the price of exactly one Hyperlight Drifter. That game's probably alright.
Probably. It
Unlike
probably
this.
looks way better. Probably plays way better.
I forgot how bad Harvey looked before half his face burnt off.
It's not good.
And it's not good after either, but man. Also, I forgot how much Bruce Wayne just looks like Archer.
But enough about Batman.
Let's talk about Archer.
Let's talk about Archer.
Did you guys?
I still have not seen the latest season because it's not on streaming.
I still have not. I saw the first episode of the latest season.
I also saw the first episode of the recent season.
It's good.
Oh, fuck you, Telltale. That was a shit transition.
It's not great.
Like, they were trying to do a cool thing, but it was shit.
The lighting popped
in. Like, what is this pseudo Tarantino fucking titles coming up?
It's all the episodes have done that. It's really bad.
Shows how much I've paid attention.
Yeah.
No, it's okay.
It's fine. You don't have to just go to your happy place, but stick around so we can still talk at you and you can still say funny things occasionally.
Yeah.
Well, I can't go to my happy place because I forgot my goddamn Wii U power cable.
Also, I think Okami technically was part of his happy place, and then we did like rip that away from him.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about how great it was and how beautiful and colorful, and it was just like amazing and a fucking fantastic game and one of the greatest things ever made. And then we cut directly to this, which is the opposite end of the spectrum.
I was going on about how it was one of my favorite games of all time.
Yeah. No, I was starting to feel a tiny bit guilty when you were talking about how it was like one of your favorites of all time. But then I was like, no, too late to pull out now. We put way too much work into this barely...
That's what Arnold said.
God damn it. For something we planned out for so long, we also did not put a whole lot of work into actually coordinating this. I'm amazed I found enough bullshit to talk about until TFP made the switch over. Because I knew Okami's opening was really long, but I was worried that when it got to gameplay, you would start catching on that I was not in control.
Well, we were just talking about how...
Are you just having, like, flashback sequences now of all the clues that could have tipped you off?
Yes.
All the things that could have...
The fucking Saw music's playing in my head and I'm thinking about everything.
That part where I took off the pig mask.
Yeah, that was you! If the camera just panned to the left for the past month of my life, you were there.
I was there.
He put the ice... He put the ice that I slipped on outside of my apartment building. He did it.
TFP was in the window holding a copy of Telltale Batman.
It's right here.
Waving it menacingly. Right here on this hard drive. Wait, why are you here as Bruce Wayne and not Batman?
I don't know.
You'd be hitting him in the face with a batarang? That seems like the thing to do.
It seems like it should be the thing to do.
What did he make me do? Now, Bruce.
So who is that lady? I've literally never seen her before.
It's fine.
So what? At least no. Never mind.
No, don't worry about it.
Were you gonna?
No.
Oh, the bat drone. Were you gonna try to get context? Is that what was gonna happen there?
Nah.
There's no context
gonna
that
help.
could help with.
It-
There's
no.
no context that could help with this.
I
here
realize
for all
that.
of the episodes, and I still barely understand what the fuck is happening here. Yes, please kill Bruce Wayne.
Yeah, that's why I picked that.
Please let this be the end of the episode.
That'd be alright.
Fucking sit here and read my JoJo's. Fuck.
That's an alright escape from the horrible reality that is your life right now.
I'd rather see anatomically incorrect drawings in Dio being an asshole.
I mean, that's like most days, right? That's not just limited to when Telltale Batman is happening.
No.
Like
No,
that's actually, yeah.
There's a fucking drawing in here. I'm reading Phantom Blood.
Oh.
It's actually really good. I thought I'd be bored of it because it's like, oh, it's Phantom Blood. I know that, but it's like the manga's actually quite good. and like there's a fucking drawing of Jonathan punching Dio, and it's so insane the pose that he's in. It's so ridiculous. His ass must be a meter wide, and like his whole body is like twisted backwards as he's punching Dio. It's fucking ridiculous. I love it. It's the stupidest thing ever. And Dio just can't hop out of the carriage. No, he has to like fucking pose jump. And when he kicks the dog in the manga, like the dog's face like fucking distorts like a Looney Tunes cartoon and twists and blood shoots everywhere. And it's like it's an entire page spread of him just fucking kneeing this dog. It's so brutal and intense.
That's like every like big punch in JoJo is like that. It's just like
It's
the
just the
other
most
person is like
over-the-top shit.
the other person is imploding when they get punched. They're just like their whole
Yeah.
body twists completely around. They like turn into a fucking human corkscrew. Oh, are you caught up on part 4?
No, I'm not. I'm about
Okay.
to start watching that again.
They-
I'm not very far into it.
They are
They finished it, or
continuing
they're almost finished
They
it?
are on like the second to last episode right now. And they
Yeah.
are continuing the trend of super fucking good tricks with the opening sequence.
Yeah. Oh my god. Like as much as I Stardust Crusaders as the other two,
Mhm.
it has such good gimmicks with its fucking intro or outro.
Yeah, like
Like the
the
second one
opening
with
where
when Dio stops the time to like
Mhm.
once it's revealed, like they have the one where the powers like they introduce the sound effects and they start to fight Dio, but then when
Mhm.
it's revealed what Dio's ability is, then you see intro that he's been stopping time to go behind Jotaro. It's fucking great.
yeah,
So good. Oh,
they have one-upped themselves in that department with the part 4
Oh my
openings.
God.
Now
JoJo's
now that
openings are
Bites
so
the
good.
Dust, now that Bites the Dust has been revealed, that is maybe the new best JoJo opening ever. Is the part 4 Bites the Dust opening? It's
Fucking-
fucking
that's fucking hard.
amazing. It's fucking amazing. Like I have not been a super huge fan of part 4's openings. Big fan of the endings.
Yeah, the first one. The first one's like okay. It's
But
not. It's a step down from like everything else. But
Man, the Bites the Dust opening is real good. There's somebody synced up there are two versions of the opening essentially. There's the normal last opening, and there's the Bites the Dust version of that opening. And someone synced the two of them up, and it is fucking glorious to watch. Ah, man, part 4 is real good. You are really gonna like it when you read it, I think, or when you watch it.
I
'Cause
think
I know
so.
you've watched some, but
I've watched. What was the last thing I had? I think Red Hot Chili Peppers like stole the bow and arrow. Yeah.
Can he stop? Is he addicted to the shindig?
God damn it.
Alternately, is he in between the covers of Another Perfect Wonder and It's All White as Snow? Those are the only two Red Hot
Wayne,
Chili Pepper songs that I know.
He's way into Californicating.
David Duchovny?
Yeah.
Damn it.
David Duchovny actually went for treatment for sex addiction. I don't even know that.
I didn't know that because I don't keep up with David Duchovny's life. I probably should. He probably has a more interesting life than
Californication.
me.
It's his life. But no, I haven't watched that much of part 4. I still
Sorry.
really like the stands in part 4 so far. They're fucking great.
Yeah,
The hand is still so cool.
Oh, the hand gets some serious play in one of the
It's
first
so
episodes.
cool. It makes no sense like every other stand, but like, because like what should be happening is that the Earth should be ripping in half. Like,
Yeah, no, it should fuck
like the
everything
universe
up.
should be fucking spliced in half. It should be like kind of one of the most powerful stands.
Like
but,
the way
you know,
everything
I guess
merges
just
together. The way everything merges together after the stuff gets deleted is crazy. It's like,
Yeah.
no, it's just he fucking erased the middle part of that sign. So now the sign
Yeah.
is just like the first two
It
words.
reads
on a
differently, yeah.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck? That's not how that
And then
should
you
work.
combine that with Josuke's power of healing shit, like, fuck.
Oh my god, he's using that in some crazy fucking ways in the last battle. Like his whole, like, though, because the like healing and everything like tries to get back together part of it. He's turning
Yeah.
like he's making fucking homing missiles. Of like I broke this
Oh
thing.
right, yeah.
I broke something an hour ago, and now
Right.
whenever I try to repair it, it is just like, no, fuck you. Try to get away from this.
Yeah, like he puts what the fuck? Yeah, it's Angela. I think he puts like the weird stand that Angela has in a bottle. Like he broke the bottle
Yeah,
and
he
then
like,
reformed it in his hand as the guy was going to attack his mom or whatever.
uh-huh.
It's great. It's great. I love that the main character is the healer.
Yeah.
Like what?
Because he's using it in the most
The main
broken.
character is the
He's using it in the most
healer.
broken fucking ways imaginable. It's amazing.
Across Gotham.
Like that's the
Diamond's
thing I love about.
unbreakable.
That's the thing I love about JoJo is just the crazy shit they do with like relatively
Yeah.
simple powers, but they just find a way to make it crazy.
Unless... Hold on.
Ah, man. Yeah, no, you're really gonna like it as you get more into part 4. Is like the actual villains revealed and all that.
Goodbye and...
Oh, I'm super pumped to see Kira show up.
It's so good.
And I'm gonna like I'm trying real hard to not find out what Killer Queen's power is because I don't.
Oh
really know.
man, you still don't know?
No, I stay clean. I don't know what his power is. So like,
Oh, you're.
and I know they're gonna reveal it in a fantastic way, so I'm super pumped.
Oh yeah.
There's
No,
gonna be some
it's-
crazy shit. Like I'm
it's
great.
real good.
I'm so pumped because I wish I didn't know what Dio's power was because like the fact that he can just stop time is like so above everything else in that series at that
Mhm.
point. It's like everyone else is like, oh, I got fire. I can have swords. I have tentacles. La la. And then all of a sudden you get to Dio and it's like, I stopped time. And you're like, fuck.
Fuck. Yeah. No,
Jesus.
that's a really good power. Have you ever seen the what is it? The videos called Outside Dio's World.
Oswald manipulated...
Yeah. The edited, re-edit
Yeah,
of it.
it shows you what it would look
Yeah.
like if you couldn't see anything that happened during the stop time. It's like, man, no fucking
Yeah.
wonder. No wonder everybody was terrified of him.
Colorful.
It's like,
It's
fuck.
like, what the fuck is going on?
It's like, aha, I'm gonna use my ultimate
Well,
attack.
I like
and
that
then-
Dio uses it. Like when Polnareff finds him, he uses it
Yeah.
just to fuck with Polnareff.
Yeah, no,
He
he just
keeps
activates
pushing
it,
him down the
carries-
stairs.
Yeah,
He
carries
picks
him
him
down
up
the
and carries him
steps.
down the stairs and then goes
gets
back and
to the top. And
sits on his throne.
Dio's
And he
such
does
an
that
asshole.
like 5 times.
He's such an asshole.
I love it. I love Dio.
Like, I love that
Such
he's
an
just he's
incredible
he's that up his own-
dick.
He's that up his own ass and that into the theatricality of it.
Yeah.
It's like, no, he will look ridiculous, but no one's gonna see him looking ridiculous. It's just
Yeah.
gonna look really cool. Unless you know what his power actually is, and then you realize how stupid it is. Like, he had so many chances to kill everyone, and he was just fucking with them.
Yeah.
Dio's great.
He's a way in Phantom Blood. He is a way bigger dick in the manga.
I've never actually read the manga. I don't know what the differences are, really.
There's a lot. There seems to be a lot more. I haven't watched Phantom Blood for a while, like the anime, but there seems to be a much bigger focus on Dio as a character. Like he's probably like has as much time as Jonathan, if not more.
Oh, interesting.
And there's just like constant like internal monologue. Like he's almost like more of a main character, and like there's constant internal monologues from him about all his plans to ruin Jonathan just because he fucking hates him, just cause. Like it's
God.
great.
Dio's such an asshole.
And the Phantom Blood starts off really weird too, because it has this whole prologue chapter that's not in the anime, and it's like it goes back to like the civilization like all the Pillarmen are from, and it shows that civilization like doing Aztec sacrifices with the using the stone mask to become vampires.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's just a whole like flashback to that, and it just skips to ye olde England with the ye olde English names of the Joestars.
Yeah, the most English. The proud
Very
Joestar line. Joestar Manor.
Yeah. The weird thing I'm finding though is because I watched the anime first. When I'm reading it,
Mhm.
but naturally what I want to hear in my head is Dio's Japanese voice actor.
Mhm.
So like, I don't know how to read it. Like in my head, I want to hear that because I fucking love Dio's voice actor. He's so
Yeah.
good. He's so good at just being a menacing, charming prick. But like, it's all in English, so I have to like, just in my head, I have Japanese gibberish that sounds like Dio as I'm reading it, basically,
Just
to make
read
it
it
make
like
sense.
just read it like his English.
Yeah, I guess so, right?
Yeah.
Goodbye, Jojo.
Now that we know.
No, no, you've almost turned that into like a weird Yoshi voice.
No more holes. Suspicions,
Yeah, no. I don't know which part of JoJo would be my favorite if I had to like narrow it down.
None of them.
Well, yeah.
Battle Tendency's real good. I just like Joseph so goddamn much.
Joseph's real good.
Joseph's so good after Jonathan, who's like, Jonathan's like the ultimate hero.
But I do
He's
like
just
Jonathan
such a
lot.
hero. Oh, I like Jonathan too, but he's such a straight man
Yeah.
hero. Like he's the most gentleman. He's perfect. He just wants to do good. He trains hard. And Joseph's a fucking cheater. He
Yeah.
just cheats.
Yeah, no.
He's the biggest. He's great.
While
Cheat
you
to
weren't looking,
win.
I put grenades.
Cause you expect, you expect like a Jonathan again, and he cheats like crazy. And he's like, well, I'm out of ideas. I guess I have one last technique. Run the fuck away like a huge coward.
Yeah, the Joestar family's secret technique passed down through the generations.
Yeah. Even Jotaro uses it in part 3. It's great.
Ah, man.
If Lucius is
Part 4 is really good, though. Like, I like Dio a lot. I like
Yeah.
Kira a lot, too. Kira's a very different villain.
Hey,
Hey?
outdoors,
it's
just
the good part of the video game is happening.
Oh, you ran into Catwoman, didn't you?
She stole a motorcycle.
do this.
Ah.
Why are we upset about this?
No,
Jeez.
well, you know, it's mostly just because you drew attention back to the fact that Batman is happening in front of us.
Oh,
See, my new trick is that now I'm gonna pretend like I'm also wronged in this situation to try and further direct Rob's anger away from me. Like, no,
You're not-
we both
you're not off the hook.
somehow. Yes, I am. I'm totally fine.
what's he gonna do? Fly to the American South?
Was
And-
the Christmas gift in your plan too?
No, actually, I bought.
Plan?
No, I bought presents for everybody. I even coordinated it so that I spent roughly the same amount of money on everyone's presents.
Oh, that's good.
But also, I felt like you should get something good considering this was going to. Man, you put this off for so long after we had it figured out how we were gonna trick you, where it was like it was gonna happen like on fucking Saturday, and then no Sunday, and then well, no, what about Wednesday? And then you weren't there, so it was like, well, fuck
yeah.
it.
Right.
We kept having to push it back further and further.
Yeah.
I actually had the thought at one point that you might have been onto us, and that you were just fucking with us by making us continually move it back. I was also worried that as soon as the switch happened and you saw Batman, you were just going to close the Discord and leave the stream and just sandbag it as hard as possible, and we would be stuck here alone with Batman.
Don't do
would've been
that.
Good, yeah. I should have done that.
You should have, but now it's too late because we're talking about JoJo.
So much.
Yep.
Just imagine.
So now TFP's the one being tortured. He's playing
None of those
Batman and-
options, or fine, have it. I want to give Catwoman the fun technology because she's Catwoman.
Just stay silent.
I should have just stayed silent. No, I'm a spoiled child.
But yeah, when you think about it, TFP's actually the one who's got it worst here because now he gets to hear like people talk about JoJo, which he hates, and also has to play Batman, which he hates.
Yeah, this is not a win-win situation for me. I could be playing Final Fantasy 15 right now.
See, I also put off playing Final Fantasy 15 Because I kept going like, man, I should play that some more. And then I was like, no, because if I start playing it, Rob might notice I'm playing that and be like, wait, he's supposed to be preparing to play Okami. And it's like, no, I can't break kayfabe.
It didn't take very long to get an introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne.
Oh man.
Imagine my
Yeah, don't break kayfabe.
Yeah. We gotta keep it up. Keep up the illusion. To lure you in.
I was always going to steal
So we can just hit you across the back with a steel chair when you least expect it.
as a
Steel chair with a big ass Batman logo on it.
Wait, that makes me Roman Reigns.
Yep.
I don't want to be Roman Reigns.
That is exactly the scenario I was thinking of.
This
Good
is
job.
bullshit. Ah.
Yeah, you are.
No.
You're the coolest.
Yeah, you're the guy.
Yeah.
There's a house on
You're not a bad guy or a good guy. You're the guy.
We're smart. You'd get out of here.
No one should ever give that man a mic again.
They really should never have
But
done
no, I thought Irishmen had potatoes. You just have tater tots.
that. Oh God.
What is? Oh, fuck.
I forgot.
You forgot about
Oh.
that Roman Reigns promo?
He gives the worst promos.
Everyone did.
Remember
We
when
only
he was
tried.
talking about Jack and the Magic Beanstalk for no reason?
It'll be
God, no, I don't.
That happens.
Ugh. I don't doubt it, but I'm really glad I don't remember it.
I crossed one of your lines.
I don't know. My lines are very flexible.
Copy of the Boy Scout handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some.
Selena, I would never hurt you.
Bruce. That's really sweet. But it brings us to the root of our problem, doesn't it?
No, I'll be a cool thief. I'll be the thief detective. It's fine.
What'd you think? That one night.
I like that you said I could never hurt you when the first thing you did in the first episode was punch her in the eye and give her a giant black eye.
Yeah, you know, that's...
Let's just ignore that part of the relationship.
Yeah.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible.
He...
You were just another joke.
His goofy animations are the worst. He just looks like the mopiest child upset that he can't get a toy
Done with
the entire time.
I mean, he is
Has
Batman.
the joke already been made? I forget if we've already made that, but has the joke already been made of like when Bruce's parents get killed? It would say Bruce from Rule. Remember that?
I don't know if we made that joke or not.
Well, there you go.
If that were true, wouldn't you? Why would you even think that?
Man, god damn it, Telltale.
Bruce will remember that. Jack Nicholson will forget that.
If only they had Jack Nicholson the Joker in this. That would have
And,
been good. I would have been all for that.
and
compared to
his number one guy.
I hear
Jack Nicholson Joker was alright. I don't even care. Tim Burton Batman was okay. It was
Yeah.
crazy and weird, but whatever. And Batman totally kills him at the end of that movie.
Oh, he murders several dudes. Just
Oh,
drops
yeah.
them off like a fucking building.
Oh yeah. But whatever, it's still good.
Oh
Fuck, isn't it
yeah,
Like Batman Returns, he has a gun.
this is the
I
best
think-
game ever. I've kissed
I think he has a
Catwoman
gun.
twice.
I won't need any help remembering you.
Is this going on your Game of the Year list, TFP?
No, it is not. I was actually thinking about it, and like, I could do at least 5 games that I did not like of the year. Worst games of the year. Because I have played at least 5.
Give me that list
This is probably number 1
of least liked.
of least liked. Number 2 is Umbrella Corps.
Oh right, I forgot you played that.
Wow.
Number 3 is The Division.
Mm-hmm.
Number 4 is Fire Emblem Fates.
Oh, yeah.
And number 5 is Uncharted
Oh,
4.
right. I keep
Good
forgetting.
choice.
I keep forgetting Fire Emblem Fates exists.
That's a
I
good
forget-
life to live.
I forget because I bought and then returned that game so fast.
Well, I forget because I bought it and then passed it off to a friend, like herpes. Like just
Man,
now
I
you have
remember.
that,
I
and
remember
he
when I
hasn't
got.
played more than like 5 hours.
I remember the first night I played that, and then I told you how bad it was, and you thought I was like lying. You thought I was.
Well, I thought,
Well,
yeah,
no.
why?
there was no
it
way
was
you.
on its way. I had it rain positive.
Yeah,
Hey, it was in
I felt-
courier.
I
I
felt
was like, I
bad.
had to fucking
You were
put
so
on a brave
optimistic.
face and stand behind.
You're
It's
so
probably
optimistic.
fine. No,
It's
no, it's
probably
not
okay.
fine.
God,
This doesn't seem that. Oh God, incest. This isn't. I mean,
I
what?
can't. I can't believe they fucked it up so bad so fast.
Well, I
Like,
mean, I think the
immediately.
takeaway, the good takeaway is, if I remember correctly, I think none of the writers from Awakening did this one.
Yeah.
Right.
I think it's completely different band of writers. So that's sort of the takeaway is that it's not that crew fucking it up. It's another batch.
Yeah, but it's just this. It was weird to me how fast I realized that game was so like that bad. Like
Yeah.
it didn't take long. It was within the first hour or two. I was just like, man, this seems like a gigantic step down.
Yeah.
Which is
Yeah.
a shame because I think there are some interesting changes in like the tactical bits, but that's not what I'm here
Sure.
for.
Yeah.
That's not what I'm.
Yeah,
That's
I
not what I
realized that
want.
too. Is that as much as I enjoy the tactical bits, I actually really am there for the characters in the story.
Yeah.
And
And Awakening nailed that.
oh yeah, absolutely.
Awakening
characters are
was
great.
fucking amazing.
Fucking great cast of characters. Fates is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah, like Awakening, I had the problem of I want to use all of these people all the time. Like I can't decide who not to take into battle anymore. When my
Yeah,
team got
like
too big,
I think my Fates save files probably like
Oh
my
my
Awakening save
God.
files like probably what? What's going on?
oh, I bet something really good is happening here.
We're getting the hologram vision despite not being Batman.
The hologram vision was inside you all along, Bruce.
This is so dumb. Sorry, continue griping about Fire Emblem.
Yeah, no, Fire Emblem Fates was a gigantic. Probably my most disappointing game of
Huge disappointing.
2016. Because I was excited.
Yeah, it's probably the
Yeah.
only game that I've been excited for, played, and went, wow, that was fucking terrible. Like, I was really excited for it, and
Yeah, I was
it was
pumped.
a complete letdown, and yeah, I can't think of anything that matches that.
Like the closest would be like the entire middle section of Uncharted 4.
I
There's
haven't
like
played Uncharted 4 yet.
so
I don't know
Act
if I'm
1
gonna,
except
actually.
the end of Act 1 and then the ending are the only good parts of Uncharted 4.
Ugh.
But it's a masterful action game. It's a
It's-
masterpiece.
No.
It's the best in the series.
God no. Golden Abyss is a better game than Uncharted 4.
Ouch.
When that didn't stop.
Speaking of disappointing sequels, well, I don't know. That's maybe a bit far.
Dark
Rob,
Souls 3.
Yeah, how do you feel about Dark Souls
Is that
3?
where you're going?
Yeah.
I enjoy it. I haven't beaten it yet, which is like
I'm still
weird.
really early. I'm still really early in it, to be fair.
Oh, weird. I really liked it early on. I found later on I just kind of fell off. I mean, I had other shit going on that I just got too busy to really
Yeah.
put down in Dark Souls. But yeah, like it's not because I kind of ended up doing. I almost ended up playing this game the same way I played 2, which is like I played a bunch of it early on. Like I probably spent like a week just every night playing a little bit of that game. So I have like probably like a 30-hour save file, and then I just haven't played it in like a month and a half. Like
I ran into the
just dropped
situation.
off of it.
I don't know. I'm just getting a lot of stuff where it's like, oh, I remember this from the other games. I remember this from the previous games, and
3 relies a lot on 1.
yeah.
Like 3 is like people. Oh well, people as in play complain about the connections to 1 and 2.
Mhm.
3 is basically a sequel to 1, like straight up a fucking sequel.
Yeah, and I think I prefer that to 2 in some ways. It's just
Yeah,
I wish,
yeah.
I wish that, like, I don't know.
3 at
I'm
least
really not
seems
feeling it so
honest
far.
about it.
Yeah, 3 isn't hiding it or anything. It's like, no, 3 is totally straight up going like, no, remember
Yeah.
Dark Souls. We're more
Like,
Dark
remember
Souls.
Arcturus? Remember Gwyn? Yeah, that's what we're talking about. We are talking about that shit. Remember Seath? We are talking about Seath. We are talking about Nito. We are talking about the fucking Witches of Izalith.
I am all for talking about Nito.
Like, I mean, I don't know how much are you spoiled on the game?
Yeah, I'm pretty spoiled on that game. It's fine.
Okay, so like you're straight up in Lord, right?
Yeah, like
Like
the
that's
name
what
of
that
the
place is.
fairly familiar. I forget what the Lothric. Is that the name?
Dark
Is that
Souls
from
3
this?
spoilers, everybody.
Oh right,
Dark
yeah.
Souls,
Also,
yeah, Dark Souls 3 spoilers. Yeah, Lothric is straight up just Lord around.
I got that feeling just because like the place you started or like the first area or
Yeah.
whatever, like it feels like hey Undeadburg plus a few hundred years or something, you know, version of that.
I'm not sure if that's how the geography lines up, but yeah.
Like
There's-
it just feels very
Let's just
similar.
say there's bits that the geography lines up.
Yeah.
There's
Like
a bit where the
I know
geography
that
totally
I know that
lines
at
up.
some point you go back to that big fancy place you went in the first game. I shouldn't
Yeah.
talk around it considering we already said Dark Souls 3 spoilers. I
Well,
know you go back to Anarchy.
yes.
That place that I stopped playing Dark Souls 1 3 times at.
Yeah.
That's like literally like such a good part of that game.
It's
So.
really not.
actually,
Oh,
TFP
you don't like
actually
Dark Souls,
talked about
you're an
this
idiot.
a bit. Hey, that's unfair. I mean, he tricked
Dark
you.
Souls 1's great. Fuck you.
We talked about this a little bit before you got here when we were still setting up the.
You
horrible
colluded
trickery.
into tricking
Yeah.
me.
during our collusion.
Fuck, I should have like changed my name to Cervante, but like slightly spelled it wrong. Shoot you guys, put on a different voice, and then get in on the fucking gag and rip off my own face.
We play.
Go
It would be
on.
like that mystery box episode where Wooly placed the bear trap but did not realize he was in a bigger bear trap.
Man,
You
it's super
activated
weird.
my trap card.
God, it's super weird that Liam and Matt are both gone now.
It's really weird. It's really. I was wondering about this, like, because I was like, once the best friend started to be a thing, I'm like, okay, when's the breakup gonna happen?
Right
like,
now.
in my head.
Apparently now.
Apparently now.
But
I mean, Matt says he'll be back.
Yeah, Matt will probably be back. I think he'll be back sooner rather than later.
They said he'd be back for Resident Evil 7.
Yeah. And Liam said he might come back to finish some of the LPs that he's currently on. Like he said he's gonna come back and he said he might
Finish
come back
Sonic?
sometime. So yeah, sometime to finish Sonic Unleashed.
I didn't read the post that Matt put up there.
The one about him leaving or the one about Liam
But
leaving?
the one about Liam leaving.
Yeah, it's just hey, you're a cool friend. Good luck, all that stuff.
Did they say what he's doing or what he's gonna do next? or-
Liam said that he was going to work on some stuff, but he didn't give any specifics.
Okay.
He said just kind of like some creative stuff on the side and some things that some people had told him to continue with or something like that.
Huh.
No,
okay.
no,
Alright.
not like giving any actual specifics, but like hey,
Yeah,
he's going to
yeah.
keep doing stuff.
Okay.
It'll be interesting. It'll turn into like
Yeah.
Liam's anime review
I
or
just-
something.
Me thinking about it. It's like, oh god, in like 10 years, it's gonna be old man Pat and old man Wooly just keeping the fire. Old man Pat just yelling at him to drop your fucking shield.
Playing Dark Souls 8 at that point.
Yeah, and they're just bickering. Like an old married couple.
Bloodborne 4.
Paige becomes the next.
I would be fine with
conclusion.
that. I would be fine with that.
She's almost like a non and like official member.
She's cool.
She's like the fifth Beatle.
I mean, the breakup did happen.
Yeah.
Band is collapsing.
Yeah, Yoko's.
Yeah.
Bring on Yoko. Fuck.
Yeah, it's super weird.
Where she killed.
It's gonna be really weird going forward, especially with
Yeah.
Pat and Wooly holding the channel alone currently.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, the podcast is gonna be fucking weird.
Oh God, I didn't even think about the next podcast.
God,
It's
they're
gonna be
gonna
those
just have
two.
nothing but guests.
They- Oh crap!
Lots
And they
of
already
Plague.
ruined it. I was gonna say they ruined it by calling in Plague last week, so they can't have him
Yeah.
rant about Dragon Ball Super again. I mean, they could. He's always up to do that. He's always up for that. Like,
Oh, he's always up for that.
oh, it's so good. Did you listen to that last podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. I love Plague. He is my favorite.
Having him explain like
I'm-
this shit in Super, I just couldn't believe it.
I'm not gonna lie, you
It's
kind of sound like
simultaneously
Plague to me.
What's that?
Make Me Mad kind of sounds like Plague to me. Like you have very similar speaking styles.
Huh.
I actually think
I
that as
don't know.
well.
Oh, really?
So that yeah, a little bit.
I will take that as a compliment personally, but
Sure.
he is my favorite. Like, what's a good term for this? Orbital best friend member.
Best Friends
Yeah.
Extended Universe.
Yes, he's my favorite of the best friends extended universe. Like, Cranky's fine and all that, but I live for Plague to just shit on everything. I love, like...
That's why I
he
really like
played
the
through-
Soul streams
He played
because
through
you
all of Dark Souls 3, just shitting on it the whole way. It was amazing!
He put like 200 hours into Dark Souls. He apparently hates that game.
Well, he loves Dark Souls 1, it's all of the other Dark Souls games he hates.
And
Like,
Bloodborne.
my favorite thing that I ever saw him say was about Dark Souls 3, where he said once he played it, he could like rest easy knowing that Miyazaki had made Dark Souls 1 as a fluke. It's like he played Dark Souls 3 and was like, oh, I was right, they can't make another good game. Now I never have to look at another one of their games again because I know that one was an accident now.
Right, and he hates Bloodborne.
Yeah. I like Bloodborne a lot more than Dark Souls 3, to be fair.
I do too. I fucking love Bloodborne.
But I'm crazy.
That's $7. Should I buy that?
I think yes.
Bloodborne?
$7 is worth it for Bloodborne.
Absolutely.
Even if you don't like the Souls games, you will have enough fun to justify $7.
I mean, like I want to like the Souls games. I just
You like the
cannot
aesthetic,
stand Dark Souls, and I do like the aesthetic of Bloodborne way more than Dark Souls.
I mean, so do I. It's
Yeah.
like I've never been a big like medieval fantasy person, but like the fucking gothic Victorian look is way more up my alley.
I really like just generic ass fantasy.
Yeah, it's not as much my thing. I love the
You got
I fucking love Bloodborne.
werewolves, Cthulhu, and aliens.
God damn it.
That is an alien.
That is an alien.
Speed.
That video
You have
cracks
to
me up
hit
every
them.
time. You have to hit them.
No, Wooly. You have to hit them.
I still can't believe I let them get into my head.
Counterclockwise metamorphosis? What the fuck is that?
That's a lot of words.
Anti-clockwise metamorphosis? Anyway, whatever.
Yeah.
I let those two like infiltrate my goddamn brain with that playthrough. I thought Bloodborne was gonna be the hardest Souls game by a mile.
like that edited slow motion thing is great, but the compilation of Snailborn is fucking hilarious.
It's amazing.
That guy did with all the edits, and like when they go to fight Vicar Amelia, and like the never-ending story starts playing.
Yes.
Fucking
Oh, I love
great.
that. That kills me. Like I watched that compilation and I was dying inside because of Wooly constantly saying Gascoigne.
Gascoigne?
Quang?
I hate it. I can't stand it. And
Gascoigne?
he said it so
And
much.
then it's like, and like they go to a part like when they open the doors and he's, oh, you weren't here in my game. Wait, what? In your game? What are you talking about? Are you playing ahead? How much are you playing ahead? I'm not playing that much ahead. Don't worry. And they start arguing. And it's like, well, you're gonna ruin the playthrough. You shut up. And it just does the Always Sunny thing and says Pat ruins the playthrough.
Man, I need to watch Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
I have not seen very much of it. From what I've seen, though, it looks fucking hilarious.
I
It's
just
basically
saw,
like you take Seinfeld to make them worse people.
yeah, like I liked Pat's description of it. They start in the moral place where Seinfeld ends, and then just keep going down.
keep going down. Like what's the first episode's called? The Gang Gets Racist.
Yeah.
The first episode.
Strong name.
Yeah. So one episode's called The Gang Does Crack.
Same color.
Hey,
There
that
was one-
choice mattered. That part where I picked the color of the technology at the beginning and it's blue.
Congratulations, don't you feel empowered with
No.
your agency in this game? Oh.
How much did that decision matter?
Not at all. It would have been
Okay.
purple or red or green or whatever. I am almost 100% sure.
This is what he wanted me to find. To see.
Wasn't that so much fun earlier when we were playing Okami?
It was.
Yeah.
Why did we
So
stop?
Okami's like basically a perfect game.
Eh. It's like an
Great.
8. It's a solid 8.
Man, that would have been great. We should have backed down from tricking you and just
And
TFP
the-
keeps playing Okami, and I spend the whole stream pretending I'm the one playing. A 2-hour stream of TFP playing while I provide commentary as though I'm doing it. It's like we were gonna trick you with Batman, but we decided that was too cruel.
See, it makes sense to have TFP play it too because like he hasn't played Okami, so he would have less to say.
Yeah. If you notice, I didn't
fuck.
say a whole lot.
Yeah, he was being pretty quiet during
thanks,
that bit. It was just-
Ocelot.
What if I'm a spy?
What if you're a spy?
Or me.
Yeah, Miller.
Oh no! Come on.
That's
Yes,
right.
I'm
I am
Ocelot.
not- I am not.
This is the best.
Yeah, you're
No,
the least
I am-
trustworthy here.
I am
That's
not
correct. You're the most indignant.
Now, he's got
Alright,
you there.
Indignance and anger are two of my main personality traits.
How do you feel about aviators?
They're pretty alright, to be honest. I'm
Yeah?
also a fan of berets. I like berets a lot.
Well,
Fuck.
trench
And
coats.
Dylan. I mean, I've got shit. I do own a trench coat. Fuck. But I have both my
There you
legs. For now.
You're
And-
halfway- well, we
And
can
your
fix that.
arms.
Well, yeah.
We can fix that too.
And I'm not blind.
All things that can be fixed.
I'm not. I'm
It's okay.
pretty okay with
we
the way I am
can,
now,
we
to be
can live
honest.
with this.
We tricked Rob into watching Telltale Batman, so now he's going to bomb my house.
I'm gonna
Hack off my goddamn leg and arm.
fucking stare into a mirror and see my other self. Fucking punch it. Go play Metal Gear Solid 1 or Metal Gear 1 on the MSX. God damn
This is the equivalent of you getting ground zeroed.
it.
Instead of a bomb in a vagina, it was Batman hidden inside Okami.
But that won't save the world. Or the
Oh, hey, you're gonna have this big dumb fight scene
Yeah.
with original the character.
With Vicky Vale dressed up as original the character.
psychoanalyze me, Batman.
OC, do not steal.
I'm Vicky Vale's evil twin from the evil dimension.
I know
Does she have a goatee?
God, I wish.
captive.
Mirror universe. Man, I've been watching a lot more Star Trek lately, thanks to my cousin.
Oh
Star
yeah.
Trek is pretty dumb.
Oh, yeah?
Uh,
It's
yeah.
great. Which Star Trek?
Kind of all of them. I was gonna say because this is something I told
Okay.
TFP
Yeah,
about,
and he's
I wanted to tell
wrong.
you. Okay, so my cousin said that he thinks that Voyager is better than the Next Generation.
That's insane.
Okay, see,
That's
I thought so too, and
completely
I
insane.
know nothing about Star Trek, and I thought that.
That's not the thing
That's
I thought you were going to
completely
say.
insane.
Oh,
but-
wait, what was the other thing?
Well, tell Rob about your thoughts on the greatest Star Trek villain.
Wait, shit, this is. Oh,
Wait,
God,
what?
you might have to refresh my memory here.
The
I
board?
am
On John
vaguely
Delancey.
lost.
Oh, John. Oh,
Oh.
Q?
Yeah, Q's
Q,
great.
Yeah, Yeah,
Q's great.
the worst character in Star Trek. Yeah, Q.
Q
The guy
is
who
great.
ruins the show. Yeah, he's fantastic.
The guy who's fucking great and a prankster god. It's
See,
great.
you keep saying those words, but what you actually mean is terrible.
I
Drags the show
fucking
down.
love Q.
Juvenile garbage.
Q is
Ruins
great.
everything.
Q is
Q
amazing.
is great. Q is great because he's against Picard and he's against Patrick Stewart, who's the most serious.
I mean, you should be against Picard because Picard's kind of an asshole, to be honest.
But he's great.
He is. But also, I was watching an episode earlier where it was like, hey,
Have you seen the original series? Kirk is like a fucking like. Kirk's like it like has no moral ground.
Well, I
and
mean,
is just
Kirk is
he's
literally
an
Zap
idiot.
Brannigan. He's Zap Brannigan.
He's
Like,
such an idiot.
Zap Brannigan is a parody of Kirk, but also he is just Kirk. He's fairly accurate.
Like he goes down to this like, oh, we're not supposed to get ourselves in species. He starts reading the fucking Constitution to them and telling them that their beliefs are wrong and they can have freedom.
But there was an episode earlier I was watching with cousin where it was like, hey, there's this Klingon civil war about to happen.
Oh yeah.
And Worf is like over on this other dude's ship talking to him. And
Yeah.
Picard is just like, I mean, we should probably just leave and let Worf die.
What is
like, "Yeah, fuck this."
happening? What is happening right
Someone
now?
threw a chair. I think someone threw a chair in the asylum.
No, that's not what's happening.
Oh,
I
well,
can
I'll have to
read
wait.
It's
my internet.
Yeah, my internet is actually also not doing fantastic with the stream.
Sorry,
Batman is moving in the stopped time.
Oh, I see what you mean, actually.
I'm
This is-
gonna-
What the fuck?
What?
What the fuck is this?
Zavarodo.
Yeah, I think they did just Zawarudo the whole... Oh, I think this is you setting up your dumb hologram.
Yeah, this is me setting up my dumb hologram attack plan, but I'm doing it in the stopped time, which is so weird.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Jesus Christ. Wow.
Wielding a knife, about to gut defenseless orderly. It actually looks like he's about to punch him in the face. I question the
The worst
accuracy...
So let's go back to dumb Star Trek shit.
Oh,
yes.
The worst thing about Kirk too is that everything works out for him perfectly.
Yeah.
Everything always
Best.
works out for him.
Because it's like the 50s.
Because he's the best and he's the most handsomest and he's so cool and everything works out. Except for that one episode written by Harlan Ellison where his love interest dies.
Yeah, I heard that episode was apparently super controversial, but also it sounds awesome. That sounds like kind
It's
of the
really
best
good.
episode.
It's actually a super good episode. Like it's surprisingly well written for old Star Trek.
Yeah, like that's the thing.
Old
All of
Star Trek's dumb.
all of original Star Trek is like super corny. Also, I didn't know what Klingons looked like back in original Star Trek. and that
Oh
chair-
yeah, they're basically
that
Mongolians.
Yeah, that chair clipped all of the way through Batman.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. Go back to talking about Star Trek.
Yeah. So yeah, I didn't know what the Klingons looked like back then, and it's like
Yeah.
apparently
I think
in
they try to
Enterprise.
explain that with like they try to
Yeah.
explain that with
My cousin said in Enterprise they try to explain it with some kind of weird like virus thing.
yeah. And then they also like there's I don't know. I don't really give a shit that much about the Star Trek universe.
Mm-hmm.
I just like Next Generation a lot. And I think it's either like there's a virus, but I've also heard the explanation of some Klingons do that to blend in more of humans. Like it's a weird procedure they can do.
Well, there was like a thing in the Next Generation where the like Worf got surgically altered to remove most of his head wrinkles to blend in with an alien species to trick them. Because it was
Yeah.
like, hey, Worf's half brother just stuffed the entire population of this alien planet in the holodeck.
Whoops.
Because like
Also,
they're all
Worf
that...
sucks.
Worf is kind of shit.
Worf shit.
I feel bad for him most of the time is the thing.
Oh yeah, no, but still,
Hey, look, it's Batman and the Joker.
I
are
do
about
and
to
I
fight all these
don't,
guys.
because he constantly brings up, oh hey, look, it's Dante and Virgil.
Play more of DMC4 Special Edition,
just
actually.
back to back, going Jack Powell.
This place unwillingly.
Her lips
These
aren't
are
moving.
just
Her
cool.
lips aren't moving. Her lips aren't moving.
It's a
Oh.
feather.
They got this episode out, like, on time for once, TFP, so some bugs are to be expected.
None of. Okay, now her lips are moving.
Wow, no, you're right. That looks super fucking weird.
This is a bad video game.
Batman's lips also were not moving
They
through
were
that whole
not.
thing, by the way. They were just making facial expressions, like
They were
frowning at each
communicating
other.
telekinetically with each other.
But yeah, no, Worf is kind of shit.
Well,
And there was
the
a
thing
bit-
with Worf too is that he's constantly like, I am a Klingon, Klingon, Klingon. It's like, you fucking act nothing like a Klingon.
Well, there was a bit in that episode.
Klingons are like crazy Vikings. They're space Vikings that are all the partying and sex, and he's like, no, I must have honor.
I really liked. There was a bit in that episode where like the dude that
They
Worf is trying to
exclusively
help.
use ships that have invisibility cloaks.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
don't give a fuck about honor.
Well,
It's all
I like.
bullshit.
There was an episode of, I think it was Deep Space Nine, that my cousin
Yeah.
was watching, where they were talking about that, and it was like, oh, there's all these ships that got blown up. We need to look for survivors. And Worf was like, no. If there are Klingon ships nearby, they are cloaked and waiting to attack as soon as we try to pick up the survivors. And
Yeah.
somebody was like, well, that doesn't sound very honorable. And he was like, well, there's nothing more honorable than victory. It's like, that's not how that works.
No, it's exactly
you
how
asshole.
that works. Oh, it's so dumb. Klingons are dumb,
Yeah.
but kind of great.
But there's an
Mainly just
episode-
Worf.
There was a part of that episode where the guy Worf was trying to help was talking to him, and he was like, well, your brother will listen to you, Worf, and Captain Picard will listen to you. And I literally could not hold in just a loud snort at that line. I'm like, no,
Yeah.
Picard fucking never listens to Worf.
Is one of I think one of the most common lines written for Picard is "Shut up, Worf."
Like, there's an entire compilation of Worf just getting shit on for like 10 minutes straight.
Every-
No, Picard does seem like kind of an asshole, though.
yeah.
He's great, but also
Well,
kind
he's
of an
supposed to be
asshole.
like a contrast to Kirk, whereas
Yeah.
Kirk's just like fucking swashbuckling, like a space cowboy, basically. Picard's like basically like a
By the book.
science man by the book, very kind of cold. Like Riker sort of fills the
Kirk role.
Kirk role of being like a charming, like kind of ladies man.
Man, he looks super weird without the beard.
He looks
it's
so
not
weird
great.
with the beard. It's uncomfortable. He looks like a little baby. It's like
Like,
it's
I
not-
never watched Star Trek, but even I, when I saw him without the beard for the first time, was like, wait, that doesn't look right. Like, even I know what Riker is supposed to look like, and he is supposed to have a beard.
He's
Oh, he
supposed
was
to have
the
a
best.
beard, and he's supposed to play celebrity FMV poker, and then he's supposed to, wag his tongue out.
I showed my cousin that. He enjoyed it.
It's such a fine image.
Okay, so
That's
there's
still-
an episode from Deep Space Nine that I saw that has one of my favorite
His
things ever.
mouth and tongue are huge.
It's,
It's
yeah.
ridiculous. No wonder
But-
Deanna Troy couldn't let go. Oh. Also, Troy sucks.
She's not great.
She just kind of.
She has the worst uniform by a mile.
She has a terrible uniform. It's bullshit.
looks-
I was way happy when one. She's looking like she's doing yoga all the fucking time.
was
Like
gonna
she's supposed
say,
to be doing
it
a
looks
fucking
like she
spas
walked-
class.
It looks like she walked out of the original series with that shit.
I'm going to
And
I'll see them.
and yeah, and like beyond that, like her role is to like create false tension in episodes and get mind raped.
Pretty much.
That's all she pretty much does. And then one time she has like a weird space baby. Fucking weird. Yeah, she has like a weird alien ghost comes in and impregnates her, and
Oh.
it's like a child, and then like it grows up really fast, and it's just an alien life that wanted to experience what it was like to be human, and then it just goes off and drifts into space dust, and she's like, "Aw."
That's bizarrely similar to a plotline from Marvel Comics, but okay.
This scene guest directed by Zack Snyder.
Oh god damn it.
Hold on, Alfred.
It's symbolic, TFP.
It really is. It's Batman is the Jesus.
I knew you'd come. The man
There's just a skull on that table.
Don't worry about it.
disappeared. I'm getting you out of here. Above you.
But yeah, no, Star Trek seems cool. I will probably watch more Star Trek.
Interesting how you speak to him.
But man, I feel bad for Worf. That guy seems like he gets a real raw deal on that ship.
Someone you've never met before.
Apparently, he works out better in Deep Space Nine.
Yeah, Worf's pretty cool in Deep Space Nine. Like, it's. I'm gonna throw out another controversial Star Trek opinion here. That's not really all that controversial. Deep Space Nine is totally okay. I like Deep Space Nine.
I don't really want to watch Deep Space Nine. I don't like it on like a philosophical level.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Star Trek.
I hate
Yeah,
all of
it's
the religious
Star
stuff.
hang out in one spot.
I like it's exactly. I like the adventure. I like the wacky. Like we found a big cloud of space dust and it's making everyone horny. Like I like those weird, the nonsense, crazy plots of Star Trek. Of just like we found this weird thing in space and now like this is happening.
How
I
do you
really
feel
like
about-
that stuff.
How do you feel about teleporters messing up and turning the whole crew into kids?
Well, that shit. Yeah. How about that shit? How about the one where like they introduce some gas onto the ship or something like that it starts like making everyone's DNA go backwards and then like someone just turns into a spider because that's what our DNA came
That's
from.
not how DNA.
Spiders and reptiles they're becoming primitive animals and like they turn into like fucking like leopards and reptiles and spiders.
That sounds
Like someone I think just turns into an iguana. Like there's an iguana sitting there with like, inside a giant like starship uniform.
Uh,
It's fucking stupid.
uh.
I'll show you what Thomas Wayne did to me.
But like, yeah, and I will never, for the life of me. I mean, I guess it's just a timing thing, but I'll never for the life of me
Ow.
understand the rivalry between Star Trek and Star Wars.
It makes no sense to me.
It really doesn't.
They
Because
both
like they
have
try to do
Star.
so different things. Yes, Star is the only common thing, but like
Yeah.
they're so fucking different. They're so fucking different.
Talk.
And
But
neither
also,
of them
like-
are as good as Stargate.
In your death.
That's also true in my
That's
opinion.
ridiculous.
Stargate. Well, okay, I never watched
The
the
movie
show
Stargate.
Yeah, the one
Okay.
movie Stargate.
It's the
is
best
real good.
movie Roland Emmerich has ever made.
Better than Independence Day Resurgence?
Much better than Independence Day Resurgence.
Independence Day Resurgence was a terrible movie. Oh god, that was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. When I watched Gods of Egypt this year, I would rather watch Gods of Egypt again than watch Independence Day Resurgence again. Why does she have crazy, like, Sonic-powered boots?
Ah.
Also, I think to like rip on Star Trek for is like just to go on. I love this series, but goddamn, I'm gonna plague your gripes it up here.
Uh-huh. Whenever you're ready.
I think his
he died.
internet cut out right there.
I think
Fine, it's
Oh.
fine, it's all good.
Nope,
It's all good.
he's okay.
I'm back.
He's alive.
I was just
Plague your
distracted
gripes
by the
it.
humans.
Yeah,
Plague
as
your
hard
gripes
as you
it.
want.
So, anyways, I was on my farm riding my reverse mermaid
With your level 2
And,
fence.
with my level 2 fence, and no, it's just like the weird like Jeff does this on the podcast. Like if I went fucking science fiction, I'll go to Star Trek. Like Star Trek, it has as much like basically fantasy elements as anything else. Like it's so ridiculous the shit that happens that is basically just fantasy with some science like sprinkled on top.
Okay, see, that's what I was
Like-
actually gonna say is what makes me hate Q. Is because
Oh.
I thought Star Trek was gonna be
He's
just
basically a
crazy
wizard?
science. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
is space magic.
Yeah, there's tons of there's tons of space magic in Star Trek, tons of it. Telepaths, all that shit. Like
Well, telepaths, sure, but like that, I can accept telepaths. I can accept weird psychic powers as sci-fi stuff.
sure.
It's when you get to Q and he is literally like, I'm going to summon a fucking Spanish quartet behind me.
Symbolism.
Buried. And Gotham will not.
it's great, but also like I think part of it is just I had the wrong idea of Star Trek, because that was the way I'd always heard it. Was Star Trek is sci-fi and Star Wars is like science fantasy.
Yeah.
It's like fantasy in
Yeah.
space. But it's like no, Star
Star
Trek
Trek-
also has a whole bunch of space magic shit.
Oh, it has tons of space magic. And also, like, throwing science in the descriptor of Star Wars is a fucking terrible idea.
Oh yeah,
There's no fucking
There
science
is
in that
no
goddamn
science in that
But-
series.
thing. Pure
laser
fantasy in a
swords.
space setting.
No,
Space
lasers-
fantasy is the most.
laser swords are scientific.
Yeah, with
And
the
also-
the kyber crystals,
yeah.
Dude, they're used for everything, don't you know?
they're used for everything. I watched Rogue One.
Yeah. I also watched
I
Rogue
barely
One.
remember it, but I watched it.
I really liked that movie.
I thought that movie was pretty lame.
You're crazy.
I
No.
like that you both have differing opinions. Now fight.
No, see, regular media agrees with me, so I'm right.
Those people are only occasionally are they ever right.
I don't know. I watched a lot of bests of the worsts, and they were pretty on point.
C-3PO and R2-D2 are there, so I clapped. Things
But see,
I know.
TFP is actually an interesting case because he doesn't have nostalgia for the original Star Wars stuff.
Yeah, I know.
But
it's
no, I watched
baffling
them
that you
all
enjoyed-
like a year ago
It's baffling to me that you enjoyed Rogue One.
because it's half a heist movie. With
it's not
space
even
magic.
half. It's like maybe a quarter, and even that, the heisting part is some guy puts on a uniform for 2 seconds. It's
Yeah, but Alan
lame.
Tudyk's
I
there.
wish it was a heist movie.
But
They even
that's
bring
all.
it up. They even bring it up, and I wish it was that. I wish it was Star Wars Ocean's 11,
Yeah.
but it wasn't, and that was like disappointing.
Yeah, but Alan
could've
Tudyk's
been that,
there,
that would've
and
been
Donnie
great.
Yen is there. Donnie Yen is my favorite.
Yeah,
Donnie Yen is so good.
Donnie Yen was great. He just beats a bunch of stormtroopers with a stick.
Yeah,
That's
and
what
then
he actually
mean,
does. He's in,
it's
like
not-
he's surrounded by like 12 stormtroopers, and he beats them to the, like all with a stick.
It's not hard. They can't actually hit anything.
It was ridiculous.
Hey, these blaster marks are too accurate for Sam people. Only
He's-
Imperial troops are so accurate.
He said precise, not accurate. Big
Or
difference.
precise. Right, yes, yes, yes. They were precisely missing.
They miss consistently.
Yep.
Very good grouping on all these missed shots.
And fucking CGI Grand Moff Tarkin. Fucking CGI Peter Cushing.
Well,
CGI
it's a good-
Carrie Fisher.
It's a good thing they busted out the CGI Carrie Fisher.
Oh, yeah, no, that's gonna come in handy. Should get a CGI Mark Hamill. Don't even need actors.
In spite of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be proud.
I didn't take them down alone. I had help. You, Lucius, Gordon.
I still can't believe that 2016 is trying to take down one more actor before it goes. That's
you have a
Literally a
week
few days
left,
left.
2016.
One
You
week.
can hold off.
1 week.
Since you looked at me.
And yes, I'm so glad you went for that. Because I was just thinking of that song.
It's a good song.
I am always in the back of my head somewhere thinking of that song.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham
Jack Ryder.
citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree
Please end. Please end. Please stop.
You are close to the end.
He does.
You have one more big dumb decision to make, which is
Great.
maybe one of the decisions. When it pops up on screen, it is one of the things that I hate Telltale for the most.
Please, I can see where this is going. Please be the end of the first Iron Man movie, and they're just gonna rip that off super hard.
Make us
I don't think that is an option in the ending. It's
Dang
a
it.
line that Alfred. It's a line that Alfred says that is so on the nose that I hate Telltale for ever writing it.
I mean, you didn't already hate Telltale Forever?
is someone
I do, but I hate them especially for writing this one line as being so on the nose as it is.
It's a lot to live up to,
It hit you on the nose with a hammer. Just busted your nose.
with a giant dumb power armor gauntlet like the Penguin had.
Yeah.
Though Bruce Wayne and Batman were in the same place at once. That is unfortunate.
Your choice will matter, Master Wayne.
You must just
Darth Vader has a dumb choking pun.
It's so good!
It's
I
the
can't
dumbest
believe you
thing
hate
I've
that.
ever heard. It's
It's
okay.
so
Hey,
good.
the line isn't bad. Okay, the line isn't bad. It's the motion that he makes. Like he pantomimes it. It's so
Yeah.
ridiculous.
You shouldn't choke on your own ambition.
And then the fucking like dun 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 dun, dun, dun like plays out as he walks
Yeah.
away. As some guy is just like recovering from a forced choke, and I sit there just like fucking hands in head, going, "Oh my god."
Yeah, it's so good.
Hands in my head. Yeah, hands
It's
in my head.
so
I
good.
said that's good.
That movie is great.
The movie's dumb. I like the
That's
opening
right.
scene a lot.
That's right, TFP. Do you go as Batman or do you go as Bruce Wayne? Perhaps one truly is the mask.
Ba-da-da.
But yeah, sci-fi's good. It's Star
Okay.
Wars and Star Trek and dumb stuff like that. It's fun.
Now one of you guys need to watch Babylon 5 so we can talk about
Ah.
Babylon 5.
I can't.
You totally
I
can.
can't.
Babylon
Uh.
5 is really good.
Cut immediately to me and TFP planning the next stream where we trick you into watching Babylon 5. We'll get Serve in on it this time.
Ah, fuck! I was gonna say the only one I can trust now is Serve.
I mean, there's Grav.
Everyone betrayed me. I'm fed up with this world.
Grav wouldn't betray you because he wouldn't let us pollute his stream with this kind of shit. He's got more speedruns
Too
to
much Castlevania to speed.
Too much Castlevania to speedrun.
There's only so much Castlevania and not enough time.
It's time my family's past. Take responsibility for what my father did, so we can all move forward.
It can't be easy, but I'm glad that you. I was half hoping Batman might.
Oh, make this stop. I want to stop.
I wouldn't mind knowing you.
do. It's close.
Too bad he's not here. Wouldn't mind meeting him.
Yeah?
You have the biggest shit-eating grin about, I wish I could meet Batman. It's so dumb.
During times like these, it can feel impossible to hold on to hope. But I have hope that together we can rebuild what was lost. You know, in the last few weeks, as much violence and terror as I've seen, I've also seen the citizens of this community band together to fight those threats. And one of those people is Bruce Wayne.
Thank you.
I like that we're now sunk into total silence.
Yep. I mean, this is almost over.
We're
It's just-
so close to the end. We're almost free.
But also for this city.
Can't believe TFP has done something terrible to us like this. Like making us sit through Batman episode 5.
Yeah, okay. I can't believe I did this alone.
As a result,
Yeah. Can't believe you got us here. Roped into this.
I would like to take this opportunity.
I mean, as evidenced by the stream title, I came here for Okami.
Sorry for the pain the Wayne family has caused this community. With my recent incident with Harvey Dent,
The giant hole in your ear is really distracting.
on the sidelines. My family's wealth is built.
I can't not look at it.
I think it's time to repay.
He cut himself shaving, you know.
To use my resources to improve the city and make
With a nail gun? Also, hey, my brother put a nail through his hand with a nail gun recently.
Ha!
Well, like his index finger, like through the end of his index finger.
Ha!
Like, apparently, like through the nail.
Oh, whoops.
Like his fingernail, that is.
I clicked the touchpad and it clicked.
ceasing construction of the facility. Instead, I'm devoting all my resources to improving the existing Arkham Asylum. It will be the most advanced mental health treatment facility in the country.
I like that both choices you have there at the end of the game are both totally ineffective.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, do we want a better asylum that everyone? Will
Oh,
still
that guy clipped
escape
through
from
the
every
thing.
Fuck off. Gotham will remember that. Eat my asshole.
week?
Fucking Gotham will remember that. Where do you get off? Don't tell me that. Telltale.
Oh, you know where they get off. At the bank.
Also, my favorite one of those is still one of the Tales from the Borderlands one, where you talk to a drunk guy and it just pops up, he won't remember that.
That's good.
Also, did no one see the part where Bruce Wayne just did a sick dodge and then like kung fu slammed a guy's head into the side of a van?
Oh,
In a giant
good.
press conference
Sick
in front of a bunch
sequel
of cameras.
hook. Guess who's not gonna play season 2? Guess who has 2 thumbs and will not go in on this sequel? This guy.
It's okay, Rob will pick it up and trick us into watching it. It's his revenge.
No.
No, that's alright. We'll just wait for Telltale's Star Trek.
Also, look at that choice. That's a good choice. See, Catwoman's the coolest, and everybody agrees.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah, but tell us how you really feel.
Hey, follow Batman's adventures wherever comics or books are sold. Check out Batman, everybody. This is over.
Thank God.
We're just gonna... I'm gonna see what this does. Okay, that closes like that, because we're gonna do one last thing here. Let me see if I can figure out how to get this to show up. No, you'll...
God.
This is...
It's not over yet.
It's not over yet, Snake. Hold on. Let me... Property... There we go. Are you sure you want to completely remove Batman the Telltale series and all of its components? Yes. Whoops. Oh, hey, there's the Discord.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Oh no.
We're caught
Oh,
with our
no,
pants
we're
down.
caught with our pants down. Do you want
How
to keep all
embarrassing.
saved games? Nope.
It's so embarrassing.
You can see all our amazing,
You can see all the shit we posted.
yep.
All those pictures.
Batman the Telltale
Thank God I
series.
didn't see all that porn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
was successfully
All that-
removed from my
all-
computer.
Better post some now.
Oh no. We're just gonna close that window capture then, because that's a chapter of our life closed, and we're all enriched for it.
Oh no, they can also see the IRC.
Yeah,
Everything
It's-
is revealed.
everything is revealed. Inside baseball.
Alright, are we done?
We're done. You can hit that stop
Thanks.
streaming button.
Alright. This is a weird setup where I've got the stream actually going on my YouTube page, but TFP's OBS is the one actually putting out the footage. Which is making it really worrying at the start there where I couldn't get anything to go.
It was very worrying.
I was starting to
I
get
was
worried.
very concerned.